What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the NU tier, and using this team I made around Swords Dance, Rain Dish, Tentacruel. Tentacruel is an interesting Pokemon. If you've never noticed, it's got 70 attack and 80 special attack. So not a whole lot of difference between its attack and special attack. Though for a while, because it had access to Scald, it would always be running like a Timid Nature with Scald, and it would still run lots of other support moves and stuff. But I'd seen physical Tentacruels or Tentacruels running Jolly Natures more this generation because it has access to Flip Turn, and I think maybe last generation it did too. Flip Turn, of course, the physical move. And I can't remember, did Tentacruel have Scald last gen? Okay, it was this gen that the Scald thing happened. But yeah, so Tentacruels are running like Jolly Natures more commonly now than they had in previous gens, or at least previous recent generations. And then I was thinking, because I had seen Rabia use a Swords Dance Tentacruel, I was like, did people ever use that? And I was looking back at Ruby and Sapphire. I think even in Gold and Silver, it would run what was called the Druid Cruel Tentacruel set. I don't know if I've said Toescruel, my bad if I've mixed it up, but I can see it would run Swords Dance here. And this was before the physical special split, so you know, its poison move was physical and its water move was special, but it was running a Swords Dance set with sub and then, you know, the poison move and the water move. And it sounded fun, all that to say, to try a Swords Dance Tentacruel today and to run it with Rain because it has the Rain Dish ability, and also because its physical attack isn't that great. You know, water moves are boosted in the Rain, so we'll be hitting a little bit harder with them than we would without it. And yeah, this is actually a pretty similar team, almost identical Rain team that I used last time I played NU, except we had a Hisuian Quillfish and I was trying to use Kilowattrel, but I thought Tentacruel fit pretty well here. We've got a ground resist, we've got ground immunities, electric immunities, psychic resist, and Tentacruel, I wanted to use it in the Rain, so it is a Rain team, so I thought it kind of fit. But yep, let's go over the rest of the team. We'll go over the team real quick, and then we'll get into the games. So Tentacruel, as I said, it's got surprisingly similar attack and special attack, even though it always runs Scald, and I'd always think of it as a special attacker. Sludge Bomb, you know, is another special move it would sometimes run, but you know, it would be usually using Knockoff and Rapid Spin too. But as you can see, we're going with a fully physical set, and it's got Knockoff with Terra Dark, so it can get kind of like an additional stab, and Knockoff's just a great physical move. And then we got Liquidation for our strongest physical water move, and then Gunk Shot for our strongest physical poison move. I want to kind of fit Rapid Spin in here, but I think just there isn't room for it. If I were to give up on a stab, I kind of want to give up on the water one because poison is nice to hit like grass types and stuff super effectively for Rain teams and whatnot, but not having the water move on a Rain team when we're also not super strong seems kind of silly. So we're not going to have Rapid Spin. We have Taunt to prevent hazards, and we're hopefully going to be pretty aggressive. So even though we have two guys weak to rocks and we don't have Rapid Spin on the team, hopefully we can be all right without Rapid Spin. And then we got Swords Dance, of course, to boost our attack. Rain Dish isn't like Dry Skin. I think Dry Skin, it's 1/8 of your health with Rain, and it gives you water immunity. Rain Dish is 1/16, which isn't bad. It's not as good as Dry Skin, but it's like leftovers. And then we're going with Life Orb to give ourselves a little bit more power, and it kind of gets a little bit of healed off with the Rain Dish. And then Terra Dark, like I said, boosts our knockoff. It also gives us a resistance or immunity to Psychic, loses our Psychic weakness as a poison type. So sounded pretty fun to try it out. Hopefully it can do some stuff. And we've kind of got a lot of standard Rain stuff. We've got Tornadus and Klefki with the Damp Rock and Rain Dance. Going without Weather Ball though, I'm going with Knockoff. I'm thinking we're going to be leading with this thing a lot of the time, so I don't even know if we're going to click Weather Ball or if we're just going to die. Knockoff's just nice utility, so we do have a Knockoff on this, but besides for it, we have no other Knockoff on the team, and we have Spikes, so we can remove Heavy Duty Boots or whatever, so Spikes do damage. Taunt to prevent hazards or set up Hurricane, you know, our stab move, and then we can get 100% accurate Hurricanes in the Rain. And then Terra Steel, this is a recommended set on the Smogon analysis too, so we get some resistances and lose weaknesses as a flying type. Then we got the Klefki, pretty much again a recommended set, but instead of I think Foul Play or Thunder Wave or maybe Magnetize, we have Steel Beam. It sounded pretty fun with Rain. You know, we can get the Rain up, we can get some spikes up, and then we can take advantage of the Rain as much as possible by using Steel Beam to do decent damage, but knock ourselves out and give one of our guys a safe switch in. Then we got Dazzling Gleam because it's nice to have the fairy move. And then with Terra Ghost, we can spin block. We also have another or an actual ghost type, but risking this thing may not be worth it. So Terra Ghost on this is, I think, nice. Then we got Ludicolo just with the Rain Dance. With the Life Orb though, so it's like an offensive Rain Dance setter. We got Swift Swim, so he gets pretty quick, but he's not going to be outspeeding everything. But we do have the Jolly Basculegion, who should outspeed most things, and the things that Ludicolo doesn't. Hopefully I don't regret not having Weather Ball and going with Hydro Pump, but we're going with Hydro Pump, then Tear Water just to boost the water moves. Giga Drain heals off Life Orb damage, and Ice Beam for coverage. Then we got Kilowattrel. We have 3 Life Orb Pokemon. Kilowattrel with the Volt Absorb, though, heals when it gets hit by an electric move, which is pretty cool. And then we can also just switch up moves. I don't want to get locked into something, and I also don't want to go with like heavy duty boots. I want to do more damage. So we're not like weak, but we're not the strongest thing. So giving life orbs to like all of these guys, I think is kind of cool and would help us to do a little bit more damage. We got the double electric moves, Thunder because we're getting the rain up, Hurricane, it's our flying stab, it's 100% accurate in the rain. And then we have Weather Ball, which becomes a water move and it gets really strong in the rain. And then last guy, we got the Basculegion. We got 2 pivots, so we can kind of pivot around, and Basculegion's a pretty scary physical attacker. And then we have Tentacruel, who can kind of pair with it as another physical attacker. But we just got Wave Crash, Liquidation, Flip Turn, 3 water moves, and then we have no physical ghost move because Last Respects is bans and Phantom Force is a 2-turn attack, so we're not wanting to use that. So a Terra Blast and Terra Ghost. Terra Blast becomes a physical move because we have way more physical attack, and then we have a physical Ghost Stab that could be pretty scary. So that's the team, just a bunch of fun things. Hopefully we can get Tentacruel to do some stuff. Let's get in the games. All right, we got one. And they've got Sensino, who's pretty quick and scary. Is it faster? It is faster than our Tornadus. So if we wanted to lead with it, they could potentially lead their thing and knock us out. But otherwise, I'd like to just lead Tornadus. And then they've got this thing who's bulky and, you know, a grass type. So Hurricanes would probably be the best way. I guess we could also Gunk Shot it. What is his ability? Tablets of Ruin. That's the one that decreases physical moves, right? Tingaloo is special. I mean, I think I want to try and lead this and we'll see what happens. Cool. I don't know if we get knocked out by Diamond Storm, but if we don't, I think I'm just gonna taunt. So then we can keep the rocks off. Diancie. Special Wall. Dang it, we do die to Diamond Storm. Is it worth clicking taunt and sacrificing this thing? And then what do? We'd go into Ludicolo, maybe? Whatever. Let's see what happens. All right, cool. And we'll click Rain Dance. Knock me out. Cool. And now we can go into Basculegion. It says these things are special usually. So we can go Basculegion and just click Flip Turn. Probably would be fine. I don't know if we'll kill it, but cool. All right, Wo-Chan comes in. Doesn't do very much. Now we will go Kilowattrel, and Hurricane should do a lot, including to this, I think. That into Weather Ball probably would kill them, so. Does Ansi go Tear Water? It does. Kilowattrel, Hurricane, it doesn't do that much. In the rain, we're not going to be killing them. If we wanted to, we could do something else. All right, whatever. We're just going to go with this. I'm just going to click Hurricane. Okay, they have Protect with leftovers. Yeah, I thought this guy'd be annoying and bulky. I mean, I could Weather Ball now, switch up moves, or Volt Switch. We'll just Volt Switch. Cool. Then we will go back into Basculegion and click Flip Turn. I think that's all right. We're doing our thing. I did lose the guy, but Tornadus. But this guy's only recoveries leftovers. This guy's only recoveries leftovers. So we're making progress. Go into Kilowattrel again. Or I could go into this and like click SD. I don't know what things Wo-Chien's gonna do. Wo-Chien and new defensive Stun Spore knockoff. Oh, that's annoying. All right, we're just gonna go back into this thing. And now I think we can Hurricane into Weather Ball and kill Diancie. I'm gonna click Hurricane now. All right, sick. Flygon comes out and it takes a lot of damage. All right, cool. Now I'm just gonna go Klefki. If they're Scarfed, we block that, and we had a ground immunity in, so I don't know if they can switch up moves right away. I'm just gonna click Rain Dance anyways. And then, wait, are we faster than them? We are. Does Klefki kill this thing? Klefki to Dancy? We're not a strong Pokemon, but... Nice, let's go. That's funny. Oh wait, and we don't even die yet. Well, that totally works though. All right. If they're gonna go for the ground move, like we could switch into Kilowattrel, but Kilowattrel is our best thing to hit this. So, and if they don't go for like ground or earthquake, if I predict something, I could lose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna click Dazzling Gleam. Dang it, they have rocks on this. All right. Well, I'm glad we just attacked. This guy comes in. I mean, Ludicolo should be fine versus it. I think I'm just gonna click Spikes. The rain is nice because of a Weather Ball, but we can still hit Hurricanes outside of the rain. So I'm just gonna click Spike. If we die, we die. Cool. Then we'll go... If I go Ludicolo, I can Giga Drain. They can switch into this. But I don't think they're going to be able to just like comfortably switch in. And then I know we can Ice Beam it. We're Life Orbed, even though they resist. So yeah, it kind of negates the leftovers, kind of. What if I were to switch into Tentacruel and then SD as they go into Chandelure? Ooh. And kind of conserve this. I'm gonna go Tentacruel. Let's see what happens. All right, they knock us off. They get rid of our Life Orb. Dang it. Well, I'm an SD because I think that might protect anyways. I'm not sure, but if they go for the spin block. All right, they just stay in and they stun Spore and miss. Well, we would have outsped them for I think we would have outsped them. This thing's surprisingly kind of fast. Oh, wow. All right, we miss. They get the Leech Seed off. All right. Now I'm just gonna knock off, I think. I mean, I could switch. Actually, Ludicolo is pretty good versus this, but I think I want to knock him off. I'm gonna knock him off. All right, cool. And now we're gonna go Ludicolo, I think. Hopefully that's fine. They knock us off. I don't know if we die to this next hit. I think Basculegion should be able to take this thing on. And Kilowattrel outspeeds this thing. Although if this is Scarfed, we need the Rain to outspeed them. I'm gonna click Rain Dance. I mean, I hard switched into it. All right, we're dead. And now Basculegion, Terra Water. Does that kill everything? Basculegion. Let's see, Wo-Chien. Oh wait, we might not even need Terra Water. If the rain's up, and they're, oh yeah, and they're poison type. We'll kill. It seems all right. And Inteleon, that was the other guy I wanted to see. Inteleon in the rain. All right, cool. They're dead. We're just gonna Wave Crash. Oh, they can stall out stuff, and that's annoying. They can actually switch, come back in, protect again. But I think we still go for it. Something else has to die now. Okay. Now what's what? Are they gonna send this out and go for a knockoff? Or are they gonna go for Tidy Up? I mean, I don't think I can risk them going for Tidy Up, right? So I should just click Wave Crash and then Hope Kilowattrel can clean up. Maybe Terra Dark Tentacruel could actually beat Chandelure too. Okay, they have a knockoff. I think we're gonna kill them here. Let's see. Kilowattrel to Cincino. Without the rain. We have to hit a thunder or a hurricane. Oof. Hurricane. Crit, but crit didn't matter. We're life orbed. Terra Dark Tentacruel might be able to win here. Oh, if we were heavy duty boots, we probably like could for sure do it, but all right. And now we hurricane again. All right, they're not scarfed. They hex us. Tentacruel, Terra Dark knockoff. You're fat? Cool. Let's see, oh, we were paralyzed too, so we would do more damage. Or their hex would do more damage. I mean, that was pretty close. Obviously, there was a little bit of missing with the Wo-Chien, but yeah, I couldn't find a good time to get this thing in. Yeah, and our physical defense, it's not like even with the rain dish, we didn't like take their knockoff, but all right, we got another one. They have their own Tornadus, so they're gonna have accurate hurricanes, but we'll outspeed them with our swift swimmers. They got the Cincino again. Flamigo or Flygon? Somebody's scarfed here. Although this guy could even be, but I think it's probably like Specs or something. I think let's lead Tornadus. Or we could lead Kilowattrel actually. I'm gonna lead Tornadus because they could also lead this thing. All right, they lead this. Does Cincino always kill us on lead with a normal move? Oh, no. With 4 hits, if it gets 5 hits, it would. Well, also if they go for Tidy Up, it could be pretty scary, but Klefki should be able to take a hit. I think I'm just gonna click Rain Dance. Okay, they Tidy Up. Now if I want, I could Terra Steel and live a hit probably and kill them. Or I could hard switch into Basculegion, but that seems silly. Let's see how fast they are. +1. Does Basculegion outspeed them in the rain? It does. So yeah, we just go for Hurricane. Cool. And they're just dead. All right, cool. Sorry, Cincino. I've wanted to use this thing, but I wanted to use other things more. I don't know if I've used it more than once. I think I just used it on Psychic Terrain, like pretty much right after it came out, which was almost a year ago now, or over a year ago now. Okay, we're just gonna speed tie. I'm fine sacrificing this, so. Okay, they have Air Slash. They do have a ground type. They don't have a water resist. And we have this thing. So I think we can just send out this guy and probably Liquidation. Yeah, I think that's fine. This thing should die. We don't take recoil this way. And yeah, pretty much everything just dies. If they want to, they can tear water. Diamond Storm would do a lot. I don't think we would die though. We could switch into, I mean, I don't really want to switch into anything into this. So, all right, Terra Grass. Whoa, and their Trick Room. That's cool. Okay. So now we just want to stall out the Trick Room turns. I think let's go Klefki first. Are they Meteor Beam too? Okay. So they could Meteor Beam one more time, but Trick Room's gonna end. I think I just start getting up spikes. And we can always kill ourselves, so. Oh wow, okay. Earth Power just knocks us out. Alright, so we have to sacrifice or switch around one more time. I think I'm just gonna go Tentacruel, and we may live, but or we could switch into this. But I kind of like Kilowattrel. It's pretty fast. And we definitely need Ludicolo to reset the rain. I mean, Tentacruel's not going to be taking any hits, but if they knock us out here, well, I think we might just lose. Let's see. Because we're going to lose too many things. Diancie Meteor Beam to Tentacruel. +1. Oh, Meteor Beam just kills. But they can't Meteor Beam. Okay. And as a grass type, we'll kill with Gunk Shot and kill ourselves, but that's okay. No, Tentacruel, man. What are you doing, Tentacruel? All right, well, Trick Room's gonna end, so this is probably okay. So now we go kill a Watchel, click Hurricane. Unless Ludicolo kills. Nah, I think we want to go into this, because then they'll send out who's Scarfed, and we can figure that out. I don't know if we can beat one of their Scarfers, though, with these guys. Damn it. All right, well, we miss and get Trick Room again. All right, well, they don't click Trick Room. Does Bascu Legion kill with Terra Ghost? Nope. Ludicolo, do you kill with Ice Beam? Nope. Well, hopefully we do kill. I don't know what else to do. It said we didn't do a lot with Terra Ghost, the other thing, so yeah, I think we're just gonna click Ice Beam here. We don't kill, and they get Trick Room back up. Yeah, I think we just get swept. That's all right. We're gonna run it back and try again. Well, actually, I think we might. No, we don't win. We are slower than this. If I Terra Water, if I Terra Water and we kill this, maybe our Wave Crash can sweep through these. They should be faster than us. I think we just have to hope that we kill everything. Nice, and now Wave Crash, and we win because of their own Trick Room, I think. I think so. Wave Crash, come on, Bascu Legion. Strong move, Big Fish. What? They're slower than us. Okay, we're alive. Now Flygon probably has a little bit more bulk than Flamigo, but let's go! I think we win, right? Let's go! Nice! All right, this is Tentacruel's game. Pretty slow stuff. We outspeed everything besides their water guy, who we have a better matchup into. So, should be pretty decent, hopefully. And hopefully their own Tentacruel is at max speed, and we're physical, so we can hit them pretty hard. They have a Rocker, and that's it. I'm gonna lead Tornadus and do our thing. They lead Inteleon. I can click Rain Dance, then they'll kill us, then we go Ludicolo. Go for the Grass move. Grass move and the Water move probably does a lot to like everything. Or we can go kill a Wattrel, Volt Switch. Oh no, they can go Ditto and block that. All right, well, we're Rain Dancing here. Oh, we don't die. Okay. What are they? Inteleon Specs? Sorry about that. Specs to Tornadus? They're not Specs, but they're not Life Orbed. I want to save this, but I think we're just gonna click knockoff. Okay. And now I'm going to click Tentacruel and click Sword Stance. Hopefully they, I don't know what they'd switch into, but I was hoping this would happen, and now we can hit them with something. Knockoff should hopefully kill. No! Damn it. Okay. So with HP and defense, I think Tentacruels have some defense usually. They could live. Knockoff again. Oh, wow. Okay, they send out their own. We get rid of their scarf. We did 66. I think we take less because we have more HP than Ditto does, right? If we wanted to, we could Terra Dark, but I don't want to do that. Let's just see. Against ourselves, I'm always mixed up with how Ditto works. At +2, and say they have no item. Oh yeah, and we lost our life orb. So let's give ourselves a lychee berry. It says Gunk Shot kills. And Knockoff did, yeah, 66%. And it says here it would have done 44 to 52. So as you can see, it's not like normal. Does it work versus Ditto? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna click Gunk Shot. Oh, come on. Let's go. We hit our first Gunk Shot. And now they can go Inteleon and finish us off. But, I mean, we took out their Ditto, weakened their Tentacruel quite a lot. I'd say that's pretty good. And now we still have our Terra, so a Terra Ghost Basculegion could sweep. I don't know what Terra types everything goes, but yeah, we'll go Ludicolo from here. And Ludicolo could finish that guy off. I'm just gonna click Knockoff. If only it was dry skin, but all right, we go Ludicolo just in case they're scarfed, I guess. And then we'll click. I'm gonna click Hydro Pump just because I think like. Oh wait, I guess Decidueye could come in also, right? Well, Hydro Pump would still do more than Giga Drain. I'm just gonna click Hydro Pump. All right, Bronzong comes in. We hit our Hydro Pump, huge. And does this guy have Thunder Wave? Bronzong, utility, heavy, whatever. We definitely, I think, click Rain. I'm not sure. I think it was fine. I don't think we're dead to anything. And now Sylveon's in. If it's Specs, we might just get one-shotted. Our Ludicolo. But we will be doing a lot in the rain. Terra Water, we'd have a chance to kill. I don't want to go like Klefki. I think we just Hydro Pump. Or are they gonna Wish? Okay, they call Mines. Okay. 39%. +1 Spadef. So they could Protect to get some more leftovers. Stall out a Rain turn. And then if we wanted to, we could Terra Water and we would kill them. I could also switch into Basculegion. I'd rather click Hydro Pump. And I think they're going to heal or something, so I'm just gonna Terra Water. I think it's fine. Cool. And now we can get the rain back up with Klefki for sures. I think we just go into it now. It should be able to live anything. What? Crap! Alright, Choice Banded. I think that's gotta be Choice Banded. We have max HP. I know Klefki doesn't have bulk, but max HP, I thought we'd be able to live. Shoot. Alright, well, I should have stayed in with Ludicolo. Well, now we're gonna go this. Click Hurricane. I mean, we can outspeed them with Bronzong. Or Basculegion, sorry. Okay, this guy. I think the correct play is just to go Ludicolo and click Rain Dance. Cool, that doesn't do very much. We'll click Rain Dance. We can't click Giga Drain, but Well, we don't have to worry about it because heal block's gonna wear off. So we can click the rain water move. Hopefully we hit. Then we can. I guess they could switch into Inteleon now. Just all out rain turns. That's probably the best play. I can't believe Klefki died. Klefki to Decidueye. Wall breaker. Wow. Okay, it was a roll. But that guy is strong. Alright, they tear water and we miss. And then they Psychic Noise and KO us. Well, I mean, Thunder's pretty good from Kilowattrel. And then... yeah, hopefully this guy can beat stuff. I don't know. Oh, actually, yeah, Kilowattrel just kind of gets a kill every time now. Oh, this is Scarfed. All right, well, I guess we go into this. And then Wave Crash. It should kill this. And then if they go Bronzong. Okay. We Wave Crash again. I have nothing to hit the Decidueye, so I mean, I just have to do as much as we can, and then it's going to come down to Kilowattrel living hit from this, but I don't think we will live. Sadly. Poltergeist. Alright, now we go this. I don't think anything kills besides Hurricane, so we're going to click Hurricane and miss. I think Scarfed Inteleon would have killed us anyways, but we got into Tentacruel, right? Unfortunately, didn't just kill their Tentacruel. Maybe I should have Terra Darked, but I wanted to keep our water typing for Inteleon. Also, hard switching into Klefki, that was a mistake. This is Tentacruel's game. We're gonna get it in. Actually, they have two water types. The Outspeed Bramblegast, Fairy type, pretty good matchup into all those things. And then this guy we can hit with the water move, but it's kind of bulky. But yeah, this is the real Tentacruel game. Let's lead Tornadus. We can knock off things, prevent hazards, though I don't even know if they have any. We could taunt this if they lead it, I guess. If they just lead this because they're immune to us or whatever. All right, we're gonna taunt. Oh wait, we can't taunt them. All right, so they're gonna get up spikes actually. I don't know if we could have really avoided this though. So I'm just gonna click Rain Dance. And then I'm gonna click Knockoff because I have this thing, and also this thing has the Eviolite, so. All right. They have Swift Swim on this, that's cool. Instead of, oh yeah, instead of Intimidate, which we would have seen. And now, I'm a Hurricane even though they have the Bramblegast. Okay. And now we will go, if they're max speed, they would outspeed everything we have. They were Eviolite. Would they have the, they have spikes? Wait, are they rain too? Wait a second. Are they a weird rain team without, you know, Klefki, without any prankster rain dance setters? They do have Swift Swim on two guys and another water type. Well, I don't want to go Tentacruel and not be able to kill this thing, but it seems like that might be the best thing to do. Let's see, Quillfish, Hisui. Say it's this one. Tentacruel in the rain. And get rid of their Eviolite. Sure, give them Deep Sea Scale. 76 to 90. Okay. Well, I think that's what we do, sadly. I should have thought about how this thing could have Swift Swim. Yeah, we don't kill, and we're gonna lose our Tentacruel. Damn, this sucks. Oh well. Well, I think now we just go Klefki and maybe Dazzling Gleam them so that nobody has to take damage. And then we'll reset Rain. We shouldn't die here. We can get up spikes again. Yeah, what would have been the better lead? Just Kilowattrel Volt Switch? Alright, Vaporeon's in. Are they gonna Calm Mind and do that? I don't know if I care about trying to get up spikes. I think maybe we just go Ludicolo. Okay, they scald. Cool. No burn. That's nice. And now I'm a Giga Drain. I know they have this dragon guy, but this thing is a problem. It is a water type, bulky water type that could take hits from Basculegion, so. And now I think we just go for Ice Beam. I mean, if I click Rain or go Klefki, we're gonna end up having to Ice Beam this thing anyways. So I'd rather just get off as much damage as we can. Maybe we can live whatever hit they go for. All right, they are Rain Dance. They do have rain. All right, we're gonna Ice Beam again. Cool, now we benefited from their rain this time. I totally didn't expect this to be a rain team. It's really cool though. Yeah, we're a pretty good matchup with Ludicolo versus the rest of what they got. The Sylveon's the thing that can take hits the best, but it's not going to take them well. I think we just go for Hydro Pump, don't Terra, because Terra Ghost could win the game with Basculegion, so I'm just going to Hydro Pump, classic. Cool. All right, well, we're alive. They're just gonna wish. Nope, they Shadow Ball. All right, cool. And then we will go kill a Wattrel. Drop a Thunder. Actually, no, we Volt Switch. Hopefully we. Damn it! No. That's not good. I was thinking we don't want to have that thing in on Bramblegast, but all right, well, this kind of works out. Go this thing again. We're gonna Volt Switch again. Go Basculegion, just because Bramblegast is immune to the flying or Hurricane with its ability, and then resist the electric move, and then resist the Weather Ball. So, okay, Golduck. We're slower than this. Also, if we Terra Ghost, we don't resist water anymore. I think this is our best bet, though. All right, what just happened? Cool, they Grass Knotted. We should kill them. What? How does that not kill, man? I know Basculegion's not as strong as I think it is sometimes. Yeah, 96 to 113%. They took 80. All right, well, they might die to Struggle. Oh, we didn't go for Struggle. Okay, that's not how that works. I mean, I could switch. Hope they reset Rain. I don't know. Or I just go for Struggle and hope we don't. Hope we kill. All right, cool. But I don't think Kilowattrel is going to be able to kill this. And we're slower than this anyways with this, so it wouldn't have mattered. I'm just going to click Struggle again. All right, well, they can't Rapid Spin. You know what? They might be in range now. Come on, Kilowattrel. Thunder's our strongest move here for sure. Or I think it's the best thing to go for. They're immune to that. Wind. Damn it. Well, I made a bad decision not recognizing that was a Rain Dance, so, and got punished for it. All right, here we go. Look at Screamtail Sprite still not being there. I mean, they don't got a water resist. That's pretty good. Maybe I've been leading Tornadoes too much, like on autopilot. Also, I think I said Quillfish had Rain Dance, but it was Swift Swim. I forgot about that. Well, none of our opponents' guys has Swift Swim. They don't have a water resist without terastallizing. Tentacruel does outspeed quite a few. Actually, outspeeds or speed ties everything. I know, not Screamtail. That guy's fast. I forgot. And it can encore us into Swords Dance. But if we just attack it, it would be all right. And actually, Tentacruel could probably switch into that thing kind of comfortably, but They'll Thunder Wave us, which would be annoying too. Well, I'm leading Tornadoes again. I mean, it's here to be a sacrifice if we need it to be. We are dead to this thing. If it's like a suicide lead with Stealth Rocks and would be Stealth Rock Spin, Ice Move, Rock Move. Maybe we could just go Klefki and trade Klefki for that instead. No, Avalugg. Avalugg, Hisui. Enu. Okay, no, it goes Rock Blast. Well, I'm just gonna click Rain Dance. We're probably gonna lose this, but well, if they get 2 hits, we won't. All right, we don't lose it. Now we can click. If we click Taunt, we prevent the rocks, and then they're gonna still have their Custat Berry and their Sturdy. So we'll need to hit them twice with like something else. Ludicolo could maybe do that. We can go Ludicolo. Wow, mounting out does a lot of damage though. I think I'd rather taunt though. I don't think we want them to get rocks, so well, that works out great for us. And now we're just gonna click Hurricane because that probably does more, because they've got too much, yeah, like 0 special defense. Click Hurricane. Obviously got lucky, they got 2 hits. All right, and they go for the Rapid Spin. That's fine, they're still pretty slow. And I think they're still slower than our Tentacruel, but I don't think I should go into it yet. We want to go into something that could like destroy their Diancie. I think we go Basculation and click Wave Crash maybe. Yeah, we'll go Basculation, click Wave Crash. We're not going to take as much recoil because they're so low. And then whatever comes out, we should be able to nuke. Scarfed stuff, we outspeed. If they send out one of these, like a Terra's coming. Okay, actually this guy can go Terra Grass too, I forgot. But I don't know if you survive with Terra Grass. Terra Grass, Chained Allure in the rain, Basculegion. Okay, you do survive. All right, all right. And Shadow Ball or Energy Ball would kill us. So what, do we go Klefki? This is choice specs that we're looking at here. If they're not specs, Klefki could take 2 Shadow Balls, and then we can spike. How about there's 3 turns of rain. Or we go Tentacruel, but I don't know if Tentacruel can take 2 hits. What if I stay in right now and then we go Tentacruel afterwards? If this isn't Scarfed, then it'll be a speed tie at least. And then we can go Klefki plus Ludicolo to kill him potentially, but this is definitely our best physical attacker. I mean, I can go Klefki. I don't think we want to do that though. All right. Lose Basculegion. Whoa. All right, that works out great. So they went for Memento. I don't know if they were anticipating Klefki, but Basculegion's still alive, so we are like more setup fodder, but we have a bunch of scary physical attackers. This guy comes out. What, he's going to Agility? I think we just keep Wave Crashing. Citrus Berry. Agility. We are slower than them now. I'm going to Wave Crash again. Okay, no, we're not. They must have been modest, not timid. What are they? Is that hit 279? Are they like literally 1 point slower than us? Porygon Z Agility? Yeah. Okay. Scream Tail. So this guy's gonna set up, right? I think we go Klefki. We'll get the rain up. No, they Psychic Noise. I mean, if I get the rain up, they can Encore us. So would it be better just to Steel Beam them? What would Screamtail run if it's a setup set? No, they don't have room for it. All right, so we're gonna Rain Dance. What the hell? All right, they do have room for it. What was I gonna say? All right, Psychic Noise, Fire move, right? Tentacruel. Oh wait, shit. Psychic Noise isn't a fairy move. My bad. All right, so they're gonna go for Psychic Noise, but we're gonna Terra Dark. Whatever. Okay. Do they have the fire move or the fairy move? Liquidation. I'm not sure. I kind of blanked that that was a psychic. I don't know. Don't ask why I thought Psychic Noise was a fairy move. It's like, oh, we go Tentacruel, we resist the fairy move. And I said that even when we were setting up. I was like, oh yeah, we can go into Tentacruel on the Screamtail, but I think usually, no, does it usually have Psychic Noise now? I guess I haven't seen Screamtails much since Psychic Noise has come out. Damn it. All right, we miss. Trick Room. Cool. Now we just need to stall. We have enough Pokemon, but I think Klefki, you know, we resist the Meteor Beam, so let's try that. And then we'll go into Kilowattrel on the ground move, hopefully. And then we will go, what, for Weather Ball? Hopefully we don't die. That's a 2-turn attack, so cool. And now we will die. And then what do? They've not Terra'd yet, have they? Oh, no, they did. Okay. So yeah, we go for the Volt Switch. We could go into Klefki and go for Steel Beam and then Rain Dance. That sounds cool. Steel Beam. Oh, wait, could that miss? If that could miss, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Now they can't Scale Shot. We have Prankster, Rain Dance. Ah, shit, they have Dragon Dance. I think Basculegion's still faster. Okay. Shoot! I don't know if anybody can live. Ludicolo may live. It's kind of bulky. +2, 328. Yeah, they outspeed everything. I think our best bet is to make them go for Outrage if they have it. Right? So we go Ludicolo. Maybe they get a 2-turn Outrage and then, you know. All right. Maybe Tentacruel could live, but I kind of don't think so. 2-turn Outrage. Okay. No, and they're a Lumberry. Well, I didn't think that through. What I should have they Dragon Danced as I clicked Rain Dance. Man, I totally forgot about Dragon Dance. I was like, we only have to worry about their speed boosting one way. Damn. Well, smoked my Flygon. Well, I think we're going to call it there. Didn't get Tentacruel to do as much, and honestly, I probably didn't play very great. The team overall, I think, I don't know what I would change about it, to be honest, but definitely didn't get the results I was hoping for with Tentacruel or the team, but I haven't been playing a whole lot of Showdown as of recently, but I still enjoy it and want to be able to play and play decent, of course, but that's all right. It's still fun to get back into it, and fun to use a lot of these guys. I think, like I said, maybe like Autopilot leading Tornadus. Maybe I'm also tunnel visioning on the rain and could take advantage of Kilowattrel's speed and ability to pivot outside of the rain. I think that's something I probably should have been doing. You know, just sending the taunt if I need to, or attacking with this, maybe not always having to click Rain Dance. I mean, I think it's a fine lead. Or maybe having U-turn on this too instead of taunt. But yeah, it was still pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're interested in trying out the team, there'll be a Pokepaste of it in the description. But yeah, it was fun to try Sword Stance Tentacruel. I think it's got some potential, but yeah, it doesn't have the speed. It's kind of like Toxicroak, but has a little like less utility, of course, because it's not immune to rain. And it's also kind of like this guy, but it doesn't have Swift Swim, and it's weaker. So it's weaker than both Toxicroak and Overquill, but pretty fun nonetheless, and cool that it can do it, Swords Dance. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.